It's Amy coming at you from Livin Our Best Life. This was an impromptu trip. Well, not really. We had it planned, but it was impromptu when we actually booked it. Just to get away for a few days to recharge, rejuvenate, refresh, relax. And our youngest daughter decided to stay home with my mother that's staying at the house here. So it was me, my son, and my husband that went on this trip. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and we're going to Florida. Me, Levi, and Pat. I'm whispering because my mom and Gabby are sleeping. Going for some sunshine. The morning we left, it was freezing cold, obviously, with the icicle hanging off of the side view mirror of our car in the morning going to the airport. So it's always nice to get on a plane where it's freezing, snowing, and then when you land, it's sunny and no snow, and it's warm and actually hot out. And this is the sunrise on our way to Pittsburgh Airport. We're fortunate enough to live in Ohio, where we're literally 30 minutes away from the Pittsburgh Airport. Here we are coming onto the highway going into the airport. So we live in Ohio. We're 5 minutes one way, you're in West Virginia. 5 minutes one way, you're literally in Pennsylvania. So we're fortunate enough to be near Pittsburgh Airport to fly out to all the different places that we go. It's a nice big airport and it's laid out wonderful. It's easy to get around. The short-term, long-term parking, the parking wasn't bad this time, except for all of the snow that was on the ground, obviously, and the ice. So there's all the snow in the parking lot, and literally there's not. That used to be full before pre-COVID, and now you actually get to park close to the airport, so you don't have to catch a shuttle. They're not literally running the shuttles. You just walk a short walk. Hope and pray that we instill in all three of our kids, and really anybody that we come in contact with, that life is short and that you should go out and live your best life and do the things you want to do, go to the places where you want to go. Just travel, see different places than your little hometown that maybe you were born in or you grew up. We flew Spirit out of Pittsburgh, and this was on their wing, Howdy. Seats are okay. The only thing that's bad about their seats is they do not recline.
Tesla. It's taking it back. Drop it off.
That would have been too happy to drive that.
I let that bitch drop his wreck.
So we landed in Fort Lauderdale, at the airport there in Fort Lauderdale, rented a car, and we stayed in Hollywood, which is literally 3 minutes from the hotel. Not long at all. So this is some of the water there and the trees as we were coming and trying to find our hotel. Since we've never been to this place, couldn't beat the round trip tickets of almost $40 per person, which is insanity. And the hotel wasn't bad at all. The most expensive thing we did was eat out and rent a car. So this is the main office where we stayed, but they have a whole bunch of hotels that are under this Hollywood Beach hotels, and they're named different things, but they're all underneath this one branch here. This is a restaurant that we went to called Le Tub. It was pretty cool. It was outside, and it just had tons of tubs and toilets in it. It was kind of old and ran down, but it was pretty cool. And they had some good fish dip and other things.
I'll follow you.
Put your butts there.
Seat yourself.
Seat yourself. So this is when we first got there. We were sitting outside, and you could tell that it had rain that day, and that was nice. We didn't get a lot of rain on our trip, but then pretty soon after this, the rain started coming down, so we had to move inside, and we got lucky to find a table. And it was funny, we were sitting there, and my son Levi said to me, "Look at Dad, he don't even know that he's sitting next to that toilet, that sign over there that says Dumbass Club, Lade Tubbs' newest member." So that was pretty funny. I had to get his picture with that. And since our youngest daughter didn't go because she didn't want to miss volleyball in school, this is key lime pie that we sent a picture of to her to taunt her, because everywhere we go, she has to get key lime pie. It's her favorite thing. So yeah, our son got a piece of that, and we sent a picture to her, and made her mad. We were rubbing it in that we were at the beach in the sun. She was back here in the snow in the cold. This was that night. We went to a taco joint, went to a couple of taco joints. I put them in the link down below in the description. This was the first one that we went to, and that street corn, oh my gosh, with the lime powder on it and the beans, and these are vegan tacos. This was the next day poolside. I would get up every morning, and you could literally just walk out of a room and go to the pool. It was just like a little courtyard where all the rooms were at, and you got to know everybody, and just sit in the sun till everybody got up from fishing, or Levi was sleeping or doing schoolwork. Next day we went to the beach, and it was really actually packed, so we didn't go to the beach often because it was just a lot more quiet, and you could stay away from people if you just wanted to be away from people at the pool. This was an awesome place that we went to. We had breakfast there and lunch. This is the guy's pizza that they got. It was huge. It was 8 huge slices. And then coming up is my pizza that I got, my gluten-free, vegan, no cheese. But I was excited to have that. Look at all those good veggies. It was really good. And it wasn't very big, but it was perfect size for me to eat. And like I said, we went to breakfast there, and they also had gluten-free pasta and stuff, but we never went back. This is a picture of me and Pat walking down the boardwalk. I think it was maybe the 3rd day. We were only there for 4 days. Like I said, it was just a quick getaway. There were tons of people down there, absolutely tons of people. I guess just getting away from whatever, the snow, craziness, COVID. Pat got away a couple mornings and went fishing, and this is like a little place that he found. He went everywhere to try to catch fish, and he finally found a place the last day, and he caught some huge fish. Seen a whole bunch of huge fish that he didn't catch, but here's some iguanas that he seen while he was there. He would get up early and go, and I would just be hanging by the pool or whatever, and Levi would be sleeping or doing schoolwork. It was just a chill trip. Here's some more iguanas, some pretty big ones. And I don't know if anybody knows, but whenever it gets cold down there, they literally just like fall out of the trees. They're not dead. They're just like stunned, not used to the cold. So that wasn't the case when we were down there. It was like 83. Here's about a 5-pound bass that Pat caught that day that he found his honey hole there. And ever since, he's been kind of looking up Fort Lauderdale fishing and all the different places that you can go and catch. This was in brackish water, so it was a mix of fresh water and salt water. And so there's, I don't know if that's the same fish or different fish, but it's next to his reel, kind of showing, and his rod, and showing how big that it actually was. Good sized fish. So he tossed it back, and that's what these trips are all worth, is just getting away and exploring and chilling out and unplugging. And that's everybody, we need that. We need that for our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. Here he is having a little drink by the pool. Funny because his baby floaties are around him. There was no baby. Somebody must have had him and left him there at the hotel. This is another little taco joint that we went to. This was cool. It was like a cool laid-back setting. Again, the name and the description and the link for Facebook is in the description below. But they had a DJ, and there he is. And they had anything from like the chairs that we were sitting in to like little lounge couches, and they just played music the whole time. It was kind of loud, actually. I think it would be cool to go back there. The food was really good. I had street corn again there, and some vegan tacos, but there was just lots of seating. It was a good atmosphere, fun. Nobody was dancing. We went there kind of early, but I think it would be cool to to go there and have a drink and eat and maybe dance a little bit. This is a cool little place where I'm assuming that a lot of people take pictures, but they had tables there, and there was people sitting there. So, but it would have been a really cool place to get a picture of myself or me and Pat or Levi. Some cool little neon lights that they had there. It says good vibes and do what you love. So our mantra, besides living our best life, we're really blessed just to be able to get away and recharge our batteries. We decided to walk the boardwalk after we left that little taco place and got some ice cream, and I got some Ben & Jerry's vegan ice cream. Levi got a shake, I think, and Pat got some like coffee or something ice cream. And then the very last day, we had some time to kill before we went to the airport, so I found this vegan bakery called Sweet Love, and the description for it is in there, but there was a huge chocolate chip muffin and a huge vanilla cupcake, and they were only $2 a piece. It was insanity. That's super cheap. This is the Hard Rock Cafe there, the casino. I'll get it. You'll see a better picture here, but the actual building is in the shape of a guitar. Pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I put the description of it. This is just a sign for it. But I put the description, or excuse me, I put the link in the description below. This is actually Indian Reservation Casino. Let's see here if there's a better picture coming up. Yeah. And then we were like, well, why didn't they finish the top? And Levi sent a picture or something like that in Snapchat, and his one friend said that it was because the airplanes wouldn't have been able to fly. Back in Pittsburgh, going to Ohio, and it is freezing from the sun to this. Yeah, go live your best life.